Hi Lisa, I'm struggling to combine the understanding of being nothing and that being a human and what the human aspect should do with life, with its life. Can you comment on this at all? Thank you. Hey Christopher. So waking up is beyond what you should or shouldn't do with your life. Often when waking up, it changes all your dynamics and it changes your perspective. So what we're conditioned in very early childhood is that we have to be productive citizens. So Christopher, because your name is Christopher, I'm assuming that you're coming from a Western country, but you might not be coming from a Western country. And not a communist country, obviously. So I'm assuming that you live in a capitalist society. So we are heavily conditioned. You know, I remember at like age 4, it's like, what do you want to do when you're older? What do you want to do when you're older? Like, who are you going to be? We're conditioned to have families. We're conditioned to live in homes. Like, so we have all this conditioning put onto us. The most important thing in our existence is to be a productive member of this society. So doership is freedom in a capitalistic society. Doership is freedom. You do things, you become successful, and then you get freedom. That's not true, but that's the story that our society peddles. They do not peddle this idea of relaxation, this idea of being. So like my dog, and dogs in general, you know, they might spend 6 hours hunting every 3 or 4 days, and then the rest of the time after the hunt, it's like playing, maybe digging holes a bit for, this is wild African dogs, like digging holes or burrows to live in. So it's playing, which is like helping them learn their fighting skills to bring down an animal to kill it. And it's also helping like develop their social ranking. But then also they do loads of time resting and just sitting, watching, like watching each other, watching the environment. Like Khaleesi now, I'll just show you Khaleesi. She is just watching. I don't know if you can see her because of the light. But she's just watching. She's put her head down now, but you can see that her ears are forward because she's watching the garden. So she's also doing a productive thing. She's making sure that no animals come into her garden. But she's also just watching her environment, and she's so chilled about it. Whereas for humans, it's always about doing. Even like watching TV, which is considered relaxation, isn't relaxation. What TV is actually you learning. You're learning something when you watch TV. When you're reading, you're learning something. You're learning like what you're interested in is how to deal with situations. And then this addictive quality that they put in there as well. But it's not relaxing. Meditating, you're meditating to become enlightened. That's not relaxing, that's a doing as well. So what is relaxing? Like, it's really interesting. Khaleesi, it's like watching. Like sometimes I just catch her staring at me. She's just watching me. Like, she's just chilling. It's really sweet. And then I look at her and she's like, oh, pretending that she wasn't watching me. I look away and I can see it in the camera, and then she. So in the human world, it's all about doership. What are you going to become? So when you begin to get into non-duality, normally you've got fed up with that paradigm. If you weren't fed up with that paradigm, you'd be working so hard in the capitalist society to try to earn money or try to be successful at something that you wouldn't have time for this. So normally, like, there is a fed upness with the paradigm of doership. So you get into this subject and it questions all your predispositions. And then you're like, but now what the hell do I do with my time? So then you're like bored. Like before, like even though it might have been uncomfortable, you had the mission of being successful. You had the mission of getting a wife or a husband or reproducing or being this or creating identity. But then you begin to get into a subject which dismantles that. And then you're like, what should I do? And then you believe that that's got realness in it, that means something. And really what it is it's your solar plexus is really charged up into doership, like that you always have to be doing something, and it doesn't know how to be without direction. It doesn't know how to wait for an impulse to come that isn't mind-based. It doesn't know how to do that. Like, even if I say wait, people have an idea. Okay, I've got to sit on the sofa until an impulse comes. And then it has all these complex emotions on it, like boredom, depression, frustration. Like, a lot of depression is because there's chemical stuff, but there's also because your stories aren't working out for you. You aren't able to maintain a story which makes you successful in your head. And that could be that you've earned millions of dollars and you've realized that isn't success. So you haven't got a new story, because depression is the solar plexus out of balance. And the way that, so the solar plexus is out of balance, and then the way that you balance it is by imagining having success in the future, whether it be enlightenment, whether it be through getting money. So that's the way you're balancing it. And then when you begin to question that and you let go of it, then you can just plummet into depression, which also isn't healthy. So then imagining things can help you pick that chakra up. So it's all to do with that chakra. I can't impart all the information that I've ever gained in this area to you now. But like, my pointing would be explore the solar plexus chakra, explore what motivation is, and explore this idea of like letting life speak through you more rather than the mind-based identity. So you could call that like intuition, or like a natural flow, like getting into a flow state. Like, so it's like your human and your flow and like non-duality are lined up, and then the human is more in flow. I can't articulate all of that though. I can't impart that information. You have to begin to explore that in your life. And then this information, like the more that you put out the intention to know these things, this information will come to you and it will begin to be seen through. Thank you so much, Lisa. That helped a lot. Oh, cool. Yeah. And you know, like often we're like waiting for somebody to give us the answer, but you just have to keep chipping away at these things and looking at these things. And then also seeing at the same time, there is nothing happening. Who are you? Who is this person which is bored? Who is this person that has no direction? Who is this person that is depressed? Who is this person that wants more? Who are you? I have intuitive idea of what you're getting at. Thank you so much. Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, it's so magical, this life. It's so magical. And as soon as there is the intention to explore something, it will begin to be revealed, whatever that exploration is, because that's the magic of this life. Thanks, Christopher. Hi, Kim. Hello, Lisa. Happy to listen to your live stream. Nice and relevant subject today. Ah, nice, Kim. Thank you.